is your fortune? Where is it? It's there. It's looking at you. I'm going to show you where it is, and I'm going to show you how to grab that fortune, which is looking at you. You've got it. I'll show you now. I'm Alan Wannitz. I'm a LifeWave brand partner, and I help people in my downlines to actually prosper and do well with LifeWave. So this is a little training video, which actually can apply to anybody, whether you're in LifeWave or you're in sales, or you've got a product that you're selling and you want to build your fortune. It's the same principles which I'm going to share. I focus more on LifeWave because that's what I do, and I'll explain how that works. So you've probably heard this before. The fortune is in the follow-up. You have to follow up people at least 7 times and more for them to start responding to you and for them to start becoming interested in what you have to offer. So the main thing, this is a very important word that I said, what you have to offer. There's always something you can offer. You've got an expertise. You've got something that you know. You've got something that you can do that helps people do better. So now the focus for me today is on LifeWave, because LifeWave, you can offer LifeWave to people because of the benefits it gives to people. LifeWave, to me, gives people a better quality of life. So when I talk to people on LifeWave, I don't really talk on LifeWave. I focus on the person, find out what the person needs, and I find out what is it I can offer. There's a lot I offer as well, because my background is actually nutrition. I'm a nutrition expert. I help people using nutrition and using supplements to actually become healthy and get them off medication and drugs. But LifeWave came into my life 18 months ago, and that has actually propelled me in adding to my offer, which makes it much better, and I'm more able to give people a much better quality of life. So my focus has been, from the time I was doing nutrition, was focusing on giving people a better quality of life. And LifeWave came, I added LifeWave to the offer of getting people to have a better quality of life. And it has expanded and it has exploded because it has opened more doors for me to actually help more people, because some people I got stuck. Some people I would be helping with arthritis, but their knees, they couldn't regenerate. People with asthma or COPD, I couldn't go further than helping them with asthma and breathing better, but the lungs were damaged. I couldn't fix it. So now I've got LifeWave, which actually helps me complete that cycle and actually helps me to fix the problems that they were having. So I've got a lot more to offer. So this is the main thing, is what are you going to offer? So if you are doing LifeWave, you are offering LifeWave, but here's a way that this is an approach I use to run. So imagine now you've got 50, 100 or 200 names as contacts. Look on your phone, you'll see how many names you've got on your phone. If you make contact with all of these people, they get to know you. And when they get to know you, they get to know what you offer. So keep telling people what you offer and what results you get. So people will get to notice you. So you nurture them, you talk to them, you keep in contact with them, you keep in communication with them, you find out how they are doing, you find out what their issues are, what are their problems, their challenges, how the family is doing, etc. You get to know them. So as I said, these are your contacts and they know you now, and when you get to know, and they're going to ask you what do, you tell them what you have to offer. This is what you offer, right? So at the beginning, some will be interested and some will not be interested, but they hear you, but they know what you have to offer. So where's the fortune? Right? It's in the follow-up. So you have to nurture those people. So when you start today, you look at your phone and you see all these names that you got. This is your fortune. Here's your fortune. These names is your fortune. How do you work with them? How do you turn it into a fortune? You'll see now. Right. So from today, for the next 2 years, for 24 months, you keep communicating to them. Every week you're communicating to them. How are you doing? This is what I do. These are the results I got. Here's a testimonial. It's ongoing for 24 months, minimum 2 years. So set your mind up for the next 2 years. You are building this. I have another video which I talk about the mango tree concept, where you plant a mango tree, and it grows. And for 3 months, you are watering the plant. Nothing happens. You don't stop watering. The plant grows. After 2 years, still no mangoes. 3 years, no mangoes. You don't give up, because you know in 5 years there will be mangoes. Same story. In 24 months, you are building that tree. There's no mangoes. Some mangoes will come. Some people will buy from you with what you have to offer. So whatever you offer, they buy, you get paid a commission. That's how it works. This is what life is about. Everybody who works has something to offer, and they get paid a commission or a salary. That's how life is. All right. So as I said, you have to be consistent. You have to keep communicating. You communicate minimally every week. I communicate to people at least twice a week. I keep in touch with them, or if I find something interesting, I'll share with them. I spend the time sharing with them. If it takes me 2 hours to send it out to the people, I do it, because it helps me build my fortune. So I'm not lucky in 2 years' time, in 2 years later, when you see me doing well, it's not that I'm being lucky or I've got a knack or I've got all these contacts. No, I'm doing the things that you can do. I'm just more knowledgeable in nutrition, so I help you. So if a person asks a question about health and you don't know what to answer, you ask me, I will guide you, I will help them, and then I will complete your offer so that the offer that you're putting there actually arrives at the person and he gets the help that he needs. All right. So you're consistent with information, the benefits, the results, and all information that is relevant, that is important to the people. So next word is important. What is important to others? What is important to you? Why did you go into LifeWave? What made it important to you? So it was important enough for you to use it and buy it because it was going to help you with something. It was going to help you with a better quality of life. So when you're talking to other people, you're talking to your contacts, find out from them what is important to them. If family is important, business is important, they want to make more money, they're interested in things, what is important? And you can see if your offer that you have, will it help fulfill that thing that's important for the person? And you put your offer there. All right. So what is going to happen when you're doing this for the next 2 years now? Now you've set your mind up. So don't worry, for 6 months you get nothing. For a year you might get nothing. For many years that you've lived, you had nothing. So now that you're doing something, allow time to happen between 3 months, 6 months to 2 years. It depends the amount of contacts you have, how regular you are. You will start getting responses and people will be talking to you and asking you for help. And I'm here as well. You can contact me. My details are available. And I can also assist in facilitating your offer to the point where the person gets the things that he needs to become a better person and to have a better quality of life. That's what you're aiming for. You're aiming for better quality of life. I have more in-depth videos on that, on how to focus on better quality of life. You can go into my channel and you'll find the videos, and I just explain in more detail. So what are you going to become when you do this for the next 2 years? You're going to become the voice. You're going to have a voice. People are going to hear you, and you have something. You have a message. You're saying something, and you're going to become the go-to person for help. As long as you're visible, you're always there. You become the go-to person. I've become a go-to person. People come to me, or they will go to other people because they've been the go-to person for certain things, for certain offers, for their expertise. So for my expertise, I've become the go-to person. Whatever you have to offer, you also can become the go-to person. So make yourself as the go-to person, but it takes time. Right? Give it time. There's no quick fix. So if you want to build a fortune, your fortune is already there sitting in your phone. There's where your fortune is. But how do you access your fortune? And these are the steps I'm telling you that I've done. I'm telling you my story that I've done that actually is helping me. And why I'm on the video is because I succeeded in it and I want to share with you. And when you succeed, it helps me succeed as well. So if I want to see you succeed, I'm sure you would want me to you want to see me succeed as well. So it's a mutual benefit to all of us. And you're going to see all your contacts also succeeding because they're going to want to see you succeeding. So it's like a big multiplication. It's like call it an exponential. It just grows rapidly, right? In terms of health and fortune, right? So you become the voice, you become the go-to person. So when you're doing this consistent communication, care enough, don't give up, just keep caring enough because you spoke to the person, you found out what his problems are, you found out what his challenges are, what is the challenges he's facing, and you have something to offer. I have somebody that I've been talking to for 18 months. She told me her problem 18 months ago. I keep talking to her. I keep offering. I said, no, you need to take this. Oh, she's not sure. She tries all these other things. What people are going to do, they're going to try all sorts of different things which don't work because they're going to discover it doesn't work. Then you become the go-to person and say, okay, fine. I'll take what you have to offer. I'm going to try it. And you know it's going to work. That's the beauty about it. You have a beautiful product that works. It makes changes. It transforms people. It changes their life and gives them a better quality of life. Again, I'm repeating, a better quality of life. That's what you are offering people. And the LifeWave and supplementation and nutrition and lifestyle is the conduit, is the guidelines to that, is a route to that. Offer that. Even if you're not expert in any of these, there's enough experts around you that you contact which will help you. All right. So care enough. Don't give up. Go for 2 years, 3, 4 years. You'll see what's going to happen after 2 years. All right. So they've tried everything and the problem still exists. So take them on the path. Take them on this path. It's a journey that you're taking them to a better quality of life, which is what they want. You want a better quality of life. They want a better quality of life. And their contacts also want a better quality of life. So you're offering opportunities to them. Right. So next. So in the next 2 years now, these 50, 100 or 200 names would have been buying from you. So when they start buying from you, you're starting to make some money. Maybe it's not enough. What's going to happen in the third year? What's going to happen in the fourth year? Because you've nurtured them. They're going to buy. Their life is going to get better, and you're going to be the go-to person to go and buy. So you're the contact person. So then most of them would have bought. This is what's happened to me. I've been in it for 18 months. I've just keep at it at my customer base, and they are one after one is buying. So some have bought like 3 months ago. Some have bought, let's say, 3 months later. Some have bought 6 months, 12 months. Some are buying now, so don't have time, or there's issues that happen. Anyway, that's life. Everybody has got their challenges. Right. So now that you've gone 2 years, what do you think is going to happen in the next 2 years, in the next 24 months, in the third year, in the fourth year that you've spoken to them? It just grows. You've nurtured them. You've planted the seed. So you're going to have regular and predictable income. So just give yourself 2 years to build your structure. When you build your structure around these contacts, this is how you build your structure. I've given you the structure. Build it. It takes 2 years. It's not a quick fix. Don't think after 6 months that you've done it, oh, it's not working, I don't have the time. Well, it's the same as you planted a seed and it hasn't come out and you stop watering it. So you can go to my other video where I talk about the mango tree concept, where you water the mango tree. All right. So I'll give you an example. This is hypothetical now. It differs to everybody. So when you sell one LifeWave X39, you get a commission of about $15, right? So if you have 50 people, now let's say in the second year now, you have your 50 people and they're going to buy LifeWave for 24 months, which means you've got like guaranteed business for 24 months because they will buy you. They're going to realize eventually that they need to do LifeWave for 2 years. You'll see videos where people have done LifeWave for 2 years and the transformation. There's one video where the lady in her old age was wrinkled face. In 1 year, she looked younger. And the second year, after taking LifeWave for 2 years, the doctor was saying she's gone so young, she looks like her daughter. So these are the things that happen, right? And internally, they get better. So after the second year, you're gonna start having people. You're gonna start getting people to engage in doing LifeWave for 2 years. So if you've got 50 people who are going to do LifeWave for 2 years, so $15 commission times 2 years will be like a $750 commission per month. 700 is about 12,000 Rand commission per month. You can do that. If you're fast, you can attain that quite quickly. Now, if you have 100 contacts and they are doing it for 2 years, that's $1,500 per month, which is 24,000 Rand a month. It's a nice standard of living that you can actually attain in 2 years. If you don't have a job or you don't have a salary which is giving you 24,000 and you just did this in your part-time, and in 2 years' time you're getting 24,000 in salary, isn't that what you'd like to have? You could leave your job and just do this full-time. But now if you do it full-time, what's going to happen? You can double your number of contacts and bring it up to 200 people buying over 24 months, which is $3,000, which can be 50,000 Rand a month. Is that possible? Absolutely. But what's the trick? What's the catch? There's no catch. There's no trick. The thing is, you have to do this. If you do this for 2 years, the next 2 years, which is in the 4 years, this is what is potentially sitting there looking at you. This is where your fortune is sitting. So where's your fortune? Here it is. I've given you the formula here, right? So watch my 2 videos. One of them is called the Plant Seeds for a lifetime of rewards. So you plant seeds, you nurture them, you nurture these for 2 years, and you get a lifetime of rewards for the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. It is just rewards because you are the go-to person and you are the voice and they all know what you have to offer. That's all. And if you enjoy doing it, then it's going to be very enjoyable earning income and doing this because it is very enjoyable, very fulfilling, and it actually brings you a lot of joy when you actually see your effort and your impact on a person that gets a better quality of life. Nothing is better than that. So it's a very, very beautiful way of earning income. Right. So if I had to compare this to any business, all right, here's my story. I've been in business. I built a supplements business from scratch. I built a formulation, built it up, and sold it. Took a lot of money and took a lot of investment, but I did it. Then I wanted to make more money. I went into property. Within like 5 years, 5 years, I had bought 12 properties. I'm not going to go into details how I did it, but what I can say is it cost a lot of money. It cost a lot of time. It required investments. With LifeWave, you don't need investments. It's just you. You don't even have to have money to start. You just open your mouth and you talk to people. When the first person asks you, yes, I want to buy it, or the second person wants to buy it, you place the order and they pay and you get paid. So you can start like that as well. Actually, that's how I started. I started with zero money. I wanted to see how to do it. I spoke to all the people that I knew, and 5 people started to say, yes, I want it. They started buying, and I started earning commission straight away. There was no money investment. But when you do property, when you do other businesses, you have to have capital, you have to have cash, you have to borrow cash from investors. So it's a whole different ballgame, and it takes a lot of time. You can't work on getting 24,000 Rand within 2 to 3 years from zero. There's no ways. I don't know any business that does that, but LifeWave can do it. But you have to put in the time, you have to put in the effort, and you have to do these steps. Why I say you have to do these steps? Because I do the steps. I'm just sharing with you how I do it. These are my steps. I chose this to recharge. All right. So recharge. Look at your 100 customers. Give them information. Give them benefits. Give them results. Give them testimonials. Make the product become believable. Become the voice. Become the go-to person, and work at this for the next 2 years. And do your communication consistently every week, once or twice. Communicate to them constantly. You'll be surprised what happens. And I would love to hear your story when you implement this in a year or two. By implementing this, what has happened? I'd love to hear it, because I can promise you, you do this, you will get the results. I'm getting the results, and you get the result because that's all I do. I'm sharing what I'm doing. So thank you for listening. I hope you've been inspired by this. I hope you will take action, because if you are looking for your fortune, the fortune is in front of you. It's sitting on your phone. And you just have to do the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up, and this consistent communication is part of the follow-up, and you're going to do it more than 7 times. You're going to do it many, many times, and you'll be surprised what happens. Thank you for listening, and I trust I'll hear from you. And I want to work with you as well. If you want to work with me, if you want me to help you with other issues, or how to help with nutrition, how to help your clients do better for a better quality of life, I'm there to assist you, and I'm there to guide you onto that and getting your clients onto the path to a better quality of life.